It's that time again for the Halloween season. And you know what that means. The Sanderson sisters, Winnie, Mary, and Sarah, are back once again for another mischievous season of Amok. Amok. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy these 5 Hocus Pocus DIYS. Luke, come home or make thyself known. For this first DIY, you are going to need stickers, brooms, gold vinyl paper, print out of their hairs, scissors, wooden square sign, Mod Podge, and a glue gun. The first step is to get your gold vinyl paper and measure how big the inside of the square is. You can do this by taking the vinyl and laying it over the square. Once you have the correct size, it's time to use the scissors and cut the vinyl into the square shape. Here comes the fun, tricky part: placing the sticky vinyl part onto the square wood. If by any chance you need to trim some of the vinyl so it fits better, that's perfectly fine. Now it's time to paint the edges of the sign to match the gold vinyl. I used metallic gold to paint the edges. The next step is to cut out the hairs. Use the scissors and cut around the hairs until you are done with all 3. Be careful and go slow when cutting the hairs. You don't want to mess up and cut off more than you're supposed to. Now it's time to place everything onto the wooden square sign. You can place it anywhere you want to. As you can tell, I kept on moving everything around until I finally decided on a good spot. Next step is to add the names using the stickers. Yes, I know her name is not Wendy, it's Winnie. Not sure how that happened, but it does get corrected. Use the Mod Podge to brush over the names so they can stay in place and don't fall off. Again, these stickers from Dollar Tree aren't the best, but hey, you gotta work with whatever you have. Make sure you use enough Mod Podge so everything is glued down and stays glued down. Now it's time to use the glue gun to glue down the brooms. These brooms are from Dollar Tree, but I spray painted them as the color of their hair so they could match. You could also tell whose broom belongs to which sister. The name was changed from Wendy to Winnie. The other changes were moved Mary's name down a few inches. Since there was a lot of open space, added the phrase "Come we fly." Also added a cat that I painted to cover up the open space. This DIY was very simple and easy to do. One of my friends took the Hocus Pocus sign to her office to use as a decoration for Halloween, and all her co-workers were in love with the sign. So, this Hocus Pocus sign is from Walmart. The price is $16 to buy it. Didn't want to spend $16 on a sign that I could make for less? I already have all the materials that you would need to create this sign. So, let's get started on this second DIY. You will need tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree. A total of 28 blocks. You are going to glue 2 of the blocks together to form bigger blocks. Put the blocks away for now and let's work on the round sign. This round sign I got from Hobby Lobby on clearance. To paint this round sign, I am going to be using antique gold paint. You will need to paint the round sign twice. Let the paint dry the first time and then apply the paint again. Now I am adding Enchanted Shimmer Gold on top of the antique gold. So, the round sign has a more shimmer sparkle. Let's slide the round sign onto the table for now and let it dry. We need to get the tumbling tower blocks that we glued together at the start of the video and paint them black. It's time to glue the wigs down. I have already cut out the wigs, so let's grab a brush and the Mod Podge. Place the wigs towards the top. Mary will go on the left side, Winnie in the middle, and Sarah on the right. Make sure to use a lot of Mod Podge to keep them wigs glued down. Now we go back to working on the blocks. You want to use a stencil that fits perfectly on top of the blocks. So you can spell out "I smell children." I will be using metallic markers to write out "I smell children." The colors will be blue, green, and purple. Now it's time to place everything on the round sign. Make sure before you use your glue gun to glue down the blocks that you place the letters out and have enough room on the sign for the blocks. This is for the word children that goes towards the bottom of the sign. Grab your broom and glue it down below the "I smell" phrase. Ready to glue down the rest of the blocks? Place the blocks towards the bottom and lay them out. When the blocks are placed to your liking, it's time now to glue them down. Grab your glue gun and start gluing. Grab your half pumpkin and glue it next to the broom. Now we have a Hocus Pocus "I smell children" sign like the one from Walmart. How cool is that? It is very cool when you can save money and do your own DIYs without spending any money at all. If you made it to this part of the video, a big thank you to you. How about subscribing and liking this video to get it out to more people? This Hocus Pocus sign is also from Walmart, and the price is around $17. Going to create it in my own version. The first step to create the Hocus Pocus sign is to find a piece of wood that is going to be big enough for this project. As you can tell, I have already selected the piece of wood I will be using. This came from the 99-cent store. Found this dinosaur picture on clearance for only $2. The regular price was $6. Going to use a sander to get rid of the picture and try to get it as smooth as possible. Going to be using white chalk paint to paint over the picture and try to get a smooth surface. Now it's time to paint and outline the drawing. This process does take a lot of time to do for the drawing to be completed, so enjoy. While painting, there are certain parts that were not included. This is because CapCut doesn't want to work the way it should. Ever since the last update, it has not been working like it should. Painting and more painting. Painting done. Now outlining the entire drawing to make it better. Since CapCut was acting up, decided to leave these clips for you as a bonus. Final results on painting. DIY Hocus Pocus or Walmart's Hocus Pocus? Which one would you prefer?